And a whole 72 hours later, greetings, ladies and gentlemen! It's Mindshot4 here, and welcome back to some more Tales of Berseria. As in our last session, after we had successfully found our good old buddy Eisen after he decided to go after, the Whirlwind himself, and, run into Melchior in the process, we head on our way back to the Von Elchia to continue our main quest of finding Magulu's good old friend Grimoire, who apparently is the Imperial ? Who knows? It all depends on whether you have seen the previous 6 videos, which if you haven't, well, they're in the playlist down right there, so go check it out. But anyway, today, now that we know more about the book, the reason why we went to Grimoire in the first place, we are on the mission to head to Palamedes in the island's interior. Blah, blah, blah. My throat is constricted, apparently. But before we do, a few things. Now, last time I said I was going to be doing some grinding, and sure enough, I have. We are now at level 35 with each of the characters, which, if you need a refresher, last time we were at like level, I think 28, 29 maybe? I'm not sure. It was very low leveled, but this grinding was definitely worthwhile because, well, 1, the leveling up, 2, expedition stuff,
take a
get
look
ourselves
at
to
this.
level 11, and 3, or yes, 3, we also got ourselves a new location, the Barbados archipelago. This is a homeland of a clan of warriors who obstinately refuse to use items of battle. Their fighting style is crude but overwhelming, and they are highly valued as mercenaries. Oh, I hope there's an Elven reference there somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna send them on this
Scout
mission.
ships.
Alright, so that's one of the things. I guess that's, that's reason 1, A, B, C, etc, etc, etc. But reason number 2 was the art, customization, because we got ourselves a bunch of new arts now. Rising Falcon, for one, leaps into the air and dives down on an enemy like a raptor. And no kidding, it's freaking merciless. As well as the Soaring Dragon, uses a combination of flaming kicks to send an enemy into the air, also good against dragons, so thank you for that. Slag Assault, which is basically the same thing, but does a shockwave like Break Boost, and is good against Apotus demons. Also good for stunning. Also found myself a really good combo with the Water Snake Wake and the Shelf Splitter, where using that is a very good way to build up Bracelets for Velvet. And the biggest thing with this is I changed her Stage 2 and 3s, so we have Gouging Spin as a Stage 2, and Stage 3 is the Rising Moon, as opposed to, this Rising Moon, this Harsh Rebuttal, and Harsh Rebuttal is right here now. So yeah, as for the other characters, they got their new stuff. I'm not going to go into much detail because I didn't really, experiment much with them. Velvet I did the most, obviously, but the others, it's still a bit of a shot in the dark. But one thing that I'm excited about. One thing. And actually, you know what? I'm going to say this for battle. I'm going to say this for battle because this is something that's going to help you out very, very much. And you might be excited to hear about. Let's see, that's everything I believe. Oh yeah, build up a lot of gold, obviously. And now our items are pretty decent in consumables. 14 apple gels, 14 peach gels. Figure I'd leave one slot in case we run across chests. Don't care about the Pendencia bottles, or life bottles, or these stuff. Basically, a lot of things. But mostly excited about the enough bottles because now I can actually teleport instead of having to rely on either A, war points, or B, walking back and then, cutting through the session and all. It saves us a lot of time. And I'm sure you guys will be glad that I did that. Okay, and there's number 3. I can't remember what the third one was, though. Maybe it was just an extension on the items? Or something? Oh, cooking, right. Cooking! Because, obviously, new dishes and all. We got lizard steak tail, and fresh squeezed Norman carrots. And we maxed out? Wow, I was not expecting that. In that case, I'm definitely using that. Here you go, Velvet.
You sure you want me for this?
Yes, I am sure. Because you need to catch up to Laphicet, and Rokuro, and Eisen. You are the demon. You should have the most appetite of anyone else. I'm just saying. So I'll cook and eat. Okay, eat the milk.
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
Yep, and we're on... Oh. Auto cook. Here we go. So we did that. We selected this.
You sure
We're good
you
to
want
go.
me for this?
We just ate. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We can... Ah, man, this is gonna be overpowered. But yeah, that's basically it. And you'll see more as we go through. But the one thing I want to get over by the most, and you guys are gonna love this, so we're gonna go into a battle if we can, whichever one's closest by. Hopefully one where I can take advantage of the comboing. Because, well, you're gonna see.
I'll show you the beauty
Perfect.
of my
No, that's not what I wanted. I can get a good hit. That'd be great. Oh, and we get tested out there. We were a little too overpowered then. I can't even show us off. Or maybe it's a good thing. Basically, you see how we have one extra BG? There's a reason for that. And I'm still not gonna spoil things until we get into this, but you're gonna be excited when we do. Please give me a Naga enemy, maybe. That might help things out. But this works. Nope. I need to build the combo up. That's my biggest issue right now. I'm trying to build up the combo, but for a reason, I cannot do that right now. Now we can. And... Oh! You suck! Come on, build up! Stupid! Ox! Will you?
Nothing can stop these fists.
Oh, man. This is gonna take a while, alright. Please let there be a boss nearby, something I can hit. Something that I can actually build things up with. And you probably know what I'm trying to do. Oh, of course. Return. You probably know what I'm trying to do, since I'm trying to build up a combo. But if you don't, I'm still keeping it there. I'm not saying another thing until I can show it off. I don't care how long it takes.
I'll show you the beauty of my
On something. Maybe if we go for the Dumpus. Let's try it. Here we go. And claw! Nope. Dying here, people. Brilliant! I'm infuriated! Quit!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Well, at least I know I'll be titling this part.
Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
So yeah, on the plus side, at least I know I'm gonna be titling the video.
Not worth my
Oh, this might be it. Here we go. Come on, just build it up. Come on, I know I can do it. Did it before. Here we go. Instant claw.
Come on,
Nope.
really?
I just want to title this video something special. Give me this will be. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go.
You thought I'd annihilate it?
Yep. We got ourselves a second mystic art, which took precedent in terms of leveling up, because in
I'm
previous
not one to go
games,
easy.
you could get second mystic arts with certain characters. But the only way to do that was through side quest stuff. You know, extra content. Zestiria especially. You know, like with Soray's second Mr. Guard, or the other characters' Mr. Guards. You could only get those through special circumstances. This game, on the other hand, nope. They hand you the second one the same way as they did the first one. Just level up. And in Velvet's case, now she has the Annihilating Crash, as you saw foot, but also... Oh, also you gotta set these back on, don't I? Now that we're not grinding anymore. Magalu has her Good Grip. That's kind of a lame name for a Mystic Guard, gotta say. But it's fire-based, so that's helpful. Eleanor's got the Loft Sun Drive. Haven't seen this one, actually. Hold on. Well, I guess we'll see then. It hasn't even been used once. And Rokuro has the Rangitsu Heron. Or Heron. However you pronounce it. Unfortunately... Or, wait. Never mind, then. So really, Aizen's the only one who's left out of this. That's actually kind of funny. The guy who... Well, actually, it's kind of poetic in a way. Aizen is the Reaper's Curse Man, therefore he gets the... of course, he's the last one to get the awesome attack. But on the he did get lucky with the Drake on Dive, which is other things that characters have gotten. Yeah, they also have secondary, you know, R2 moves. Hold R2 with 3 or more souls during Draconic Dive, and it does attack. Though it has 3 of these, with the Heaven's Claw and the Hell's Claw. I love the Hell's Claw, by the by. Basically the same thing as Heaven's Claw, except you need to do a, with 3 more souls. Hold R2 after a 2-hit combo. Costs 1 soul, pushes an enemy back, and has a chance to knock them down. But what's good about this is that it's very powerful and can penetrate shields. It's kind of like the, it's like that one Mega Thrust attack that we have. Or I think Zero Impact Vest. It's very much like that and very helpful. So there's that. Magalu doesn't have one. Eleanor has the Strike Sway, which basically has her launch in the air, you know, just bang, 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 after doing the launch. Vengeful Punishment, basically, do this once without getting hurt, and then do this one a second time and don't miss. And, yep, I'm guessing that's the same thing. Oh, wait. As it stands. So yeah, powerful counterattack executes after performing a combo with Vengeful Punishment without taking damage, yada yada. You get the idea. An officer has Stack Force. Hold R2 with 3 or more souls while Divide Pain is active. Costs 1 soul and increases enemy recovery time by 5.5 seconds for the next 4 seconds. Wait, increases enemy recovery time? Why would then... I don't even know that. I don't see why you'd want that. Or when I say increases enemy recovery time, I mean increases the time that they're down. I don't know, that's very weird wording for me. But yeah, that's basically it. We now all have secondary Mystic Guards, except for Aizen. And I'm guessing he's next on the block for it? Yep, the Howling Dragon. That sounds awesome. But yeah. And because of that, now we've also got a thumbnail for this video. Assuming we get to playing this before we're actually heading into the Holomedes Temple. Hellspaw! Yeah, another thing I love about Hellspaw. It's the perfect combo for what I have planned. And because I'm constantly, you know, putting them in the stun, knockdown, whatever, it deals a lot of damage and builds up the BG extremely quickly. But we're at 2 already! And that's just 1 battle. That should tell you something. Let's see, anything else around here now? Spite me? Nope, okay. Also, I'm praying that nothing goes wrong with this session. Last time, you may have noticed with the first 3 episodes that the syncing was a bit odd. I don't know what the problem with that was. I blame not putting the, you know, charger into the fan. But I had a bit of slowdown when I was also starting this session up, so I'm kinda curious. If anything goes wrong, pray for me. Alright, Palamedes Temple, Ruins Exterior Beach next to the palm tree. Maybe I should have come all this way then. If I'd known that this was actually, you know, empty, I honestly thought it would be some kind of cutscene. If I knew this, it would have saved me all the enough bottle trips. Oh, this apparently counts as a dungeon. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna do a new save file. Let's not overwrite that. Oh, 26 last time. Okay. So 9 levels in 5 hours and 20 minutes. Not bad. The dedication we have for our channels. But okay, We've taken care of everything now. I've said everything I need to. Let's get back to the enjoyment. I just want some peace and silence while my throat tries to, get some more saliva. It's kind of dry. Never a good sign.
What's this?
Something tells me a demon. Specifically a Therian. Ugh.
A demon! The demon we heard about? Sounds like it's having fun.
Then we'll use this distraction.
Alrighty. Secret of the Undersea Temple.
Wow, look outside! It's the ocean! This was a place of worship for Aminoch, the Water Empyrean.
Makes
The
sense.
ancients built this sanctuary underwater for the same reason that Eumasia's temples were built underground. But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Aye. With the Earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
How did they do it? You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that enough times and secured enough dry space, they were able to dig into the sea floor.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
The humans believed that by going through such great hardships to build these temples, they could show the depth of their devotion.
Additionally, current research suggests the site of this temple once sat on the seacoast.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea. Scholars were able to prove that the sand and the heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Aizen?
No. I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory is that each time you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried out. Once that was pointed out as being too inefficient, alternate theories were developed. The revised edition has a number of competing theories. I highly recommend reading it.
I will then.
So, wait, was that a complete rebuttal of Aizen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
It's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new questions and making new discoveries. Prevailing theories change all the time.
What's it matter anyway? Let's just get going.
It's just something interesting, Velvet. Just, come on. Also, yeah, I'm curious, what are the Empyreans?
There's no Empyrean here, right, Aizen?
If you're worried about it, why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
Like I said before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human hands. The current religion started when humans, fearful of natural forces, began to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, just remember that their very existence is only legend.
Be that as it may, Inominat certainly exists.
Aye. But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Inominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were four more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
I can't disagree.
Then let's pray that they either A, don't exist, or B, which is probably the most likely the thing, they are gonna try and help us. Because I do not want Empyreans against me! Oh, hey!
Not
What are
worth
these
my
things?
time.
And ironically enough... Oh, never mind, I was gonna say, they must be weak to water, and yet... that's because they're part Apodus, that explains it. Works in my favor. Super block! I miss this old part. Good old times. Shit, the nerd! Oh, he's not dead yet. Super block! Much better.
I wish I had power like that.
No, you don't. Wait, so are we... Yep, we're back to 4. Wow, we're all back to 4, except Eisen, who's at 3. For, again, obvious reasons. Wow. I did set the art thing back on, right? For these characters? Yeah, interesting. Because they had no problem using them during the grinding session, I guess because they figured things out, but... I would expect at least one of them to have used their Mystic Art by this point. It's kind of strange. Broken artifact, cool. Something is written on the monolith. The chalice bears a symbol and that commands the flowing water. Should the chalice be filled with water and its mark turn blue, the water shall be as a wall to thwart your path. Should the chalice be dried by flame and its mark turned white, the impeding waters shall lie still, opening the path before you. You know what that means? Oh, right. Not this. But these, I'm guessing. No, not that. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, maybe this thing in the middle. That would make a lot more sense. You know what that means? There's an pestle. It looks like you can insert something into it. Maybe not. So you gotta find the chalice first and then do thingies. Hi, soldier. What's this? As some of these guys are easy targets, I should see how much I need for starting arcs. So Rising Falcon and War... no, not War... Oh, Soaring Dragon. Okay, I'll make sure to use that a little more then. See if we can build things up. It's good! There we go! Mystic Art!
We're finished here.
Pathetic.
Let's go.